Today, we're talking about something most men over 40 notice, but almost no one talks about. It's changes in erectile function. It's not failure, it's not gone, it's just different. Let's say it's less reliable, less predictable, and, well, honestly, less confident. And most men do one of two things: they ignore it completely, or they worry about it quietly. They don't talk about it. But this has very little to do with sex and has a lot to do with your own personal health. Because this is one of the most honest signals your body gives you, and it often shows up early. So, for things to function properly, most systems have to work together. So, your blood flow and your nerve signals and your hormones and your brain and your energy. Then we have to add psychological, hormonal, neurological, cardiovascular. Hey, we're not talking about a small system here. So when something changes, it's rarely random. It's your body telling you something in that system isn't working the way it used to. And here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. This can show up years before more serious issues actually do, especially the cardiovascular ones. Occasional change, well, that's normal. You can blame that on stress or having an off day or just fatigue. But if the change becomes persistent, well, that's a signal. Your body doesn't think in events, it thinks in patterns. One bad night means nothing. A pattern over time, that means something. Now, what it could be linked to? Well, sometimes it's simple. It's stress or poor sleep or fatigue. And sometimes it's deeper. You've got hormonal shift or weight gain, medication effects. And sometimes it's your blood vessels. And that matters. This is not about generating fear, it's about creating awareness because catching something early is very different than reacting late. So there's three things that you can do. You can track the pattern and not the moment. Look at the trends over time and look at your whole system, where your sleep's at, and your energy, and your stress, and your weight, and your blood pressure, and your stresses in life, and say something sooner. Earlier conversations prevent bigger problems. Don't wait, is what I'm saying. So let's step out of that topic for a second because a question came in from Jeff in Canmore. And he says, why does my gas smell worse some days rather than others? Hmm, good question, Jeff. Gas is normal, right? And everyone produces it. But the smell, that comes from what's being broken down and how it's being broken down. So certain foods such as eggs or red meats or processed foods, um, they create more of a sulfur compounds. That's what gives it that stronger odor. Gut bacteria can play a role in that as well, and different balances, different outputs. And here's the part most people miss. If your digestion is off, or food is sitting longer than it should, that smell can get worse. So, no, it's not really random. It's diet, digestion, and gut activity. Thanks for the question, Jeff. And now, let's get back to the main topic. So, most definitely, age can change your erectile function. And yeah, that's normal. But age alone doesn't explain an ongoing decline of the function. If it's consistent, it's worth paying attention to, not reacting, just understanding. This is exactly what we mean when we say signals before symptoms. The body whispers long before it forces you to listen. Time takes things away and reveals what's changing. And the earlier you notice, the more control you keep. Thanks for trusting me with your time.